Good morning once again. Welcome to the next Daily Devo. In the Days of Praise Daily Devotional Video Series. Sorry about that. But how you doing this morning? Hope everyone's having a blessed week already. But before I get to what I'm recording this video for, I just wanted to say I am in a happy mood. Prior to the recording of this video, about an hour and a half or so before this video got started, I watched the ending of the NASCAR race at Michigan. Race number 2. They had a race on Saturday and then a race today, which is Sunday, which prior to the recording of this video, which I'm recording now, is Sunday. But my favorite driver, as you can see by my shirt, won the race. And he also won yesterday's race. So he won back-to-back race. He swept the weekend. 2 races in a row the same weekend. Your boy did it. He was going to try to do it a while back at Pocono, but something went wrong on in the second race and he didn't win. But this weekend, nothing went wrong. Anyone. So I am totally blessed, totally happy that happened. So, and I just recently, prior to the recording of this video, dropped a video on Facebook. So go over to my Facebook page and see the video, and you'll hear the ecstatic in my voice on my page. But sorry for giving that. I'm just so happy that he done 2 in a row, baby. Back to back, baby. 24-hour differences. Won 2 races. Woo! And if he keeps it up, he's gonna be the champion this year if he keeps it up. Doing things like that, your boy is gonna be the champion. He can't be stopped. Or he can, but let's just hope not. Alright? Okay. So today is Tuesday, August 11th. As I told you prior with the recording of this video, it is Sunday evening. But I always like, as I've said before, I always record a few videos back to back, get them posted, and they'll go up on the proposed day that the video is before. So I just want to give you a quick little hint about that. But today's passage for this video is for Tuesday, August 11th, which is today. As you're seeing this video, it is Tuesday. So I always like to try to record these videos prior to them, and so I can speak in the future, if you know what I mean. So, and I think some other YouTubers do that too. They'll record a video on one day and then it's 3 or 4 days before they can get it posted. So they try to speak ahead of time. So, but the passage for this video today is going to be understanding ownership. The other day I saw the headlines of these. Was just looking at them. Today we're going to be understanding ownership. And I'm giving you a quick preview of what tomorrow's video is going to be. It's going to be understanding management, which I'll get to in just a little bit after this video is done recording. So. But today is understanding ownership. And we're going to be reading Psalm 24, verse number 1. And growing up, there's been several times that I always thought that the psalm in the certain psalm about the Lord is my shepherd was 24. There were several times I did that. Went to 24 for it, and wait a minute. And then I look back and it's 23 is that famous song. But I'll give you a quick little headline about that. But this is verse 1 of Psalm 24. It says, "The earth is the Lord's, and the fullness thereof, the world and they that dwell therein." So Hang on just a second. Let me reposition my camera just a little bit to make it a little different than what I usually do with straight on. So let's slide that over. That looked pretty good. Okay, let me try a little bit more. Okay. Sorry for rambling a little bit too much on the beginning of this video. But, okay, we're going to begin with the doctrine of creation is not merely a scientific debate. The opposite concepts of natural and evolutionary development versus the fiat or flat creation of an omnipotent, omniscient, and transcendent being impact every facet of our worldview. So, in other words, God owns the earth. He is its creator. Genesis 1:1, Psalm 24:1 and 2, Revelation 4:11, and hundreds of other passages throughout the Bible. Right here. I know that's my left hand. It just happened to be sitting on my left side. So it should be on my right side, which is this side. But it's on my left. That's the only room I had. So Christians who revere biblical revelation of God are not to be in conflict with the most basic of all doctrines. And God owns the living creatures that inhabit the earth. Psalm 50, number 10. He owns the metals that establish monetary value in the earth. Haggai 2:8. Like the dollar bills, the coinage that we use, which right now there's kind of like a coin shortage. I don't know why there's a coin shortage, but let's get off that subject. He claims ownership over our bodies. 1 Corinthians 6:19. He even states ownership of our very souls. Ezekiel 18, verse 4. And nothing is excluded from the sphere of his ownership and kingship. 1 Chronicles 29, 11 and 12. Isaiah 45, verse 12. Colossians 1, 16 and 17. So we are to manage God's resources as stewards of the owner. Yeah, God is the owner and proprietor of everything we do, everything we own ourselves. He gave it to us to borrow or to use in our daily lives to make us better. So Lucifer's error, or the devil's error, Satan's error, was that he thought he could become like the owner. And if you knew, you know exactly in the Bible, Lucifer was an angel. He was at one of the right or the left hand of God himself. He was God's son. But he wanted to be somehow or another, the evilness built up inside him and drove him mad. Drove him to the other side. And God says, be gone. I knew not to. And cast him into hell. Says, you want a place of eternal judgment? I'll put you in hell. And you lead that. If you want to be all this evilness and all this, go for it. I'm not gonna bat an eye. And I shall send you people that want to follow you shall come down and suffer the same judgment as you do. eternal damnation. I know I can say that word. That's a biblical word, damnation. But he thought he could become like God and usurping all the rights and privileges of the Creator. Isaiah 14:12 through 14 says that, or gives you a little out view of that. Israel's error was similar. They behaved if their possessions were their own property. Malachi 3:8 through 10. The prodigal son claimed for himself the right of ownership and treated the money as if it were his own. Luke 15:12 through 14. And the unfaithful steward made no effort to be productive. Matthew 25:24. So those are all examples of people that chose the property over the owner. And you see what the effect of doing that did to them. All those situations. And once again, I would like to ask you to please write these passages down so you can look at the different examples of people that have chosen ownership of material items over letting him control their lives. So we have been delegated authority over the creation itself. Genesis 1:28. And we are required to be faithful with the mysteries of God, as it says in 1 Corinthians 4:1 and 2. And we are expected to administer the manifold grace of God in 1 Peter 4:10. So in closing, may God preserve us from self-serving stewardship. May He preserve us from that self-serving stewardship, as in all those people I just mentioned. Satan, Israel, the prodigal son, the unfaithful steward, and there's many others in the Bible. You just have to know where to find them. So, and that's all for this passage, all for this devotion today. Like I said in the beginning, today we were talking about ownership, understanding the ownership. Tomorrow we're going to be talking about understanding the management. So both of these are going together. Both of these have mirrored likeness. So tomorrow's passage for Wednesday, August 12th, we're going to be talking about understanding the management. And we're going to be starting off with Matthew 25, verse 14. And like I said, you need to write these passages down so you may look at what these verses say for yourself in your very own Bibles. Oh, sorry about that. If you heard that, sorry. Hiccup and swallowed at the same time. Oh, man. And just prior to this video, I went before I started to sit down to start recording this video, I took our garbage to roadside, and I guess I got a little too warm. While I went sat down and start recording, I had hooked the computer up, set the camera up, ready to go, and had everything set up. And all of a sudden, I just get this clogging feeling, making me cough like crazy. And one thing led to another. I had to go to the bathroom, cough real bad, and it made me spit up a little bit. But I was able to. I guess I'm able to cool down. I'm feeling better now. So just pray I can make it through the rest of these videos without no problems. So thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. See you tomorrow in tomorrow's video. And so be safe, be well, Have a good rest of your Tuesday. Yeah, good rest of your Tuesday. May God bless you. I love you. Appreciate you. Appreciate you for watching. And I'll see you next time. See you tomorrow. And I'm out.